Hello, welcome back to the training. I started off today outside working with some natural environments. Natural environments have the benefit of not being so sterile and uniform like a lot of man-made things that are perfectly made for you to grab onto. It builds up a little bit of a more resilience in your ability to move and adapt to the difficult let's say, equipment to use, even though it's just a tree. But there are some, negative sides where the challenge on your gripping ability takes away from maybe like the back muscles would be targeted more on a regular pull-up bar. So my hips, very sore. Past 2 days ago, I think I overdid it, and I am feeling the consequences. I'm not really too sure how to go about dealing with this hip soreness. I'm trying just to do movements that do not aggravate my hip. It's my left hip. So I did a ground flow. Very inspired by Cador Ziani with his Zanimal flows. I just would work and try to fully bend the leg, work with the ground, work on my ability to rest onto the ground, to sit, to stand, to move, close to the ground. This is really good for building up the knees and stretching out some of the legs in a more practical way. But my hips were too sore for this. Even this was too much. It was quite a bit painful than it should have been. So if you want to be able to be a good mover throughout your entire life, never lose the connection with the ground. Always be able to touch the ground, at least with your hands. Be able to squat down, fully bend the legs, be able to sit on the floor, crouch, and stand up. These are movements that will benefit you throughout your entire life, and a lot of people who, when they get older, they lose the ability, and they think that it really makes me sad that they think that there's nothing they can do, or they just give up. You should never give up on yourself, on abilities that, improve your quality of life. One of the biggest things that really changed my life was the ability to squat down fully into a full squat and be able to interact with the ground. It really changed my entire way of movement, entire way of being, just being able to interact with the ground. So get onto the ground, play around with it, and never stop. Here I'm working with the medicine ball to get my shoulders kind of loose. I get a nice stretch and loosening up, I think, the fascia. I hear it kind of make a pop. Similar to my hamstring. I get like a hamstring pop when I stretch it out kind of ballistically. And this is what I'm trying to do to remedy. This is the thing that makes my hip feel the best. This movement right here. It's a little bit difficult because my hip is really fatigued. It might even be on the brink of an injury, but I've dealt with this 2 times before in the past, and neither time has it ever been too good. I feel like this time is not so bad I can walk. There's been some times where it's been so bad I really couldn't walk. But I think this will heal on its own, and then I'll come back stronger. It just might take a week or 2. So this will give me the opportunity to focus a lot on upper body movements. Yeah. Not whole body movements, though. Unfortunately, or fortunately, might teach me how to learn a bit more with the restriction. Sometimes a restriction can open up creativity. Or what is it? Something about the father of invention being a struggle or something. Necessity, the mother of all invention. So yeah, hopefully I'll have some better improvement in the upper body strength here. So I'm stretching out the shoulders with this shoulder stretch where I put my elbows on my knees and kind of push in and push out. I got this one very much so from Movement by David, a very other good movement YouTube channel, mainly focused on flexibility. So make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really supports my channel. It's the best way to support it without just, sending me tons of money. If you could take some time to notice, I'm training the fingertips here, doing these Hindu push-ups. Very good keystone movement. Works the shoulders, works the back and the hamstrings pretty well. And when you do it on the fingertips, it works the fingertips, of course, but it does detract a little bit from the other movements. Though I was mainly just trying to work the fingertips, as my hips are too sore to really work any full body kind of movement. Don't forget to work the both ends of gripping and extending the fingers along with your ankles. Your ankle is the most commonly injured part of people's bodies. So take extra time to prepare your ankle joint, fortify them. I have a tutorial in the Foot Health playlist, and I'll have some more training for you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel better. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.